The most expensive room in the world has no price tag. It smells like warm laundry and stale certainty. The lights are soft. The chair remembers your shape. In this room, nothing bad happens. Nothing important does either. We call it the comfort zone. Main idea: the comfort zone quietly charges compound interest on your time, your skills, your relationships, and your purpose, and the bill always comes due. If you want to learn English through real stories that touch your heart, don't forget to subscribe to English Get Story. We share new stories every week to help you grow your language and your life at 2 a.m. In a diner that never closes, a line cook named Mateo wipes down the counter and tells himself, "Next year, I'll apply." He said it for 4 years: nursing school, a new city, a different life. The jukebox hums a tired song. The neon glow paints his hands blue. Outside, the street is empty, which is how his future feels whenever he imagines leaving. Inside the comfort zone, even the clock ticks a little quieter, as if it wants you to forget it exists. The hidden cost of comfort is not pain. It's the absence of the right kind of pain. The stretch, the stumble, the awkward hello. I once spent months waking up to a phone that served me news I agreed with and videos I didn't remember watching. Days folded into one another like laundry I never wore. When the call came, an old friend gone to Sunai realized how fast a life can be spent on later. To understand why we stay, I spoke with people who study how humans change. Psychologists have a simple curve to explain it. Too little challenge, and we stagnate. Too much, and we panic. Somewhere in the middle, the learning zone is where we grow. Neuroscience adds a layer when we tackle something just beyond easy. The brain bathes our circuits in chemicals that wire new connections. Novelty plus effort is fertilizer for the mind. But novelty also feels like risk. So we scroll, we tidy. We rehearse a life in our heads that we never step into. Here's the twist: your comfort zone may not even belong to you. It's a business model. Entire industries compete to remove friction from your day, to keep you fed, entertained, and soothed. Algorithms learn your bedtime and your weak spots. The couch you bought promises to hold you. The apps you opened promised to help you. They did, a little. They also built a moat around your attention, then sold tickets to cross it. Economists have a phrase for what this costs: opportunity cost. Every yes to staying the same is a no to something else you can TC yet, the friend you haven't met, the sentence you haven't said in a language you're afraid to speak, the job that's waiting for the version of you who survived a week of rejections and kept going. Opportunity costs don't send receipts, they send regrets. But stepping out doesn't require a cliff. It asks for a door. I met Lena in a city park, a nurse on night shift who wanted to sing but shook at the idea of stages. She made a rule: 60 seconds a day of deliberate discomfort. 1 minute isn't heroic, it's ridiculous. She sang to the ducks at dawn, to an empty stairwell, to the voice memo app on her phone. After a month, she sang to a friend. After 2, she auditioned for a hospital fundraiser and forgot to be afraid until halfway through the song. It wasn't magic, it was math. The small braveries compounded. I visited a climbing gym where the first lesson isn't how to climb, it's how to fall. The instructor said something I keep repeating: we normalize the fear by rehearsing safety. That's what the edge can look like: a rope you trust, a partner on belay, a plan for what happens if. You can have boundaries and still choose the weather. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the skill of handling it. Skills are trainable. Look around. We live in an age that outsources friction. Same-day delivery. 1 click, everything. We are saving energy on tasks that used to take days. But we're spending that energy on what exactly? If the answer is keeping up, that's not a life. The real luxury isn't comfort, it's attention. The real power is deciding what discomfort to invest in. Maybe you're learning English right now. It feels clumsy. Your mouth reaches for sounds it never had to make. Good. That clumsiness is the sound of new connections forming. Every time you stumble and keep going, you are training your future voice to arrive. The same is true for anything worth doing: love, art, work that matters. There is a story I can forget. A man waits years to visit his father's hometown, promising he'll go when he's ready. He waits until retirement. The town is still there, but the people who remembered his father are gone. What he came for was not a place, but a conversation, and conversations expire. Not everything can wait. The calendar is not a guarantee, it's a mirror. So here is a simple practice, the opposite of vows whispered at 2 a.m. Choose 1 act every day that lives an inch beyond easy. Ask a question in the meeting you'd normally stay quiet in. Walk the block after it starts to rain. Send the email with your work attached. Schedule the call you're afraid to make. Make the room inside you where some day stops hiding. Because comfort is not evil. Rest is sacred. But rest is supposed to prepare you for the world, not replace it. The comfort zone is a greenhouse. Use it to grow. Then open the door. Plants that never see the wind grow soft, but cool too. If you listen closely, you can hear the softest sound in your life, the future knocking. Not with a shout, but with a steady tap. It doesn't want a leap. It wants a step, and then another. Until one morning, you wake to a different kind of comfort, the kind you earn by doing what scared you long enough to become the person it no longer scares. You will pay for your comfort, one way or another. Pay in curiosity now, or pay in regret later. One of those currencies builds you. Thank you very much for watching the video to the end. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like and comment to share your opinion. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends. See you in the next video. Be well.